Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So I have some groundbreaking news. According to BoxRec, we can expect the long anticipated return of Bermane Stiverne on the 29th of January. He is going to be fighting the immovable object, the enigma, Christopher Lovejoy. Of course, Christopher Lovejoy was supposed to fight Dave Allen on the undercard of Alexander Usyk versus Derek Chisora. That fight fell through due to promotional issues for Christopher Lovejoy. But here we have it, Christopher Lovejoy. He's got a fight scheduled and it's going to go down on the 29th of January. Now, I'm assuming this card actually is the Don King card. Bermane Stiverne has had a long-lasting relationship with Don King, and obviously Christopher Lovejoy, as we know, also has worked with Don King in the past. And on top of that, Trevor Bryan is also fighting on this card, who is a Don King fighter, so I'm assuming this is a Don King card. But, listen, sarcasm aside, low-key, I'm kind of looking forward to this fight, to be honest with you, mainly because of Christopher Lovejoy. He's got this pretty record of 19-0 with 19 knockouts, but he's beat absolutely nobody. His resume is absolutely atrocious. And Bermane Stiverne, even this version of Bermane Stiverne, who's 42 years old and morbidly obese, even this version of Stiverne would mark a massive step up for Christopher Lovejoy. So it's going to be interesting to see what he has in this fight. For what it's worth, people in boxing, I've not really heard any good words about Christopher Lovejoy. I've heard that he's a bit of a fake fighter, and the reports on the grapevine are that he absolutely sucks. Now, there's no footage of Christopher Lovejoy online whatsoever. There is some training footage, and the training footage to me looks extremely suspect. He looks so basic, and quite frankly, basic isn't even the word. He looks like an absolute novice. He looks like somebody who's been in the gym maybe 3 months learning boxing. He looks that bad. There's a video online actually of Christopher Lovejoy working the heavy bag, and I believe it was Buddy McGirt who was instructing him on how to throw a right hand, and it took Lovejoy so many attempts to get it right. The guy can barely throw a straight right hand in the training footage that I've seen. So yeah, Christopher Lovejoy unbeaten, all knockouts, but when you look at his resume, he's beaten absolutely nobody. If Bermane Stiverne has 10% left, that might be enough to knock this guy out, in all honesty. A 42-year-old Bermane Stiverne who's overweight, over the hill, more than likely will still have enough to knock this guy out. Bermane Stiverne, for better or worse, he wasn't a bad fighter in his prime. He had a good amateur background. He knows the sport of boxing. He's got some pedigree, whereas Christopher Lovejoy, he started boxing, I believe, in his early 30s, for Christ's sake. So, listen, I would make Bermane Stiverne a favourite in this potential fight. I say potential because it's Don King, and, Don King these days isn't exactly the most reliable guy in boxing. But, quite frankly, I'm low-key looking forward to it. It could be a bit of a freak show. You've got the whale in Bermane Stiverne, who does have some sort of pedigree, and you've got a guy in Christopher Lovejoy who nobody knows about, who's a bit of an enigma. And yeah, we don't really know what to expect in this fight. So listen, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully this fight is televised in some degree, or this card is televised so I can see it. But yeah, we'll see what goes on with this one. But nevertheless, some interesting news. I thought this one was a bit funny, to be honest. Share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.